everybody, it's me. I know what you're all thinking. Oh my goodness, your makeup looks so toned down and very natural today, Kayleigh. And you're right, it does. I'm only joking. I've just been filming a makeup tutorial. Well, I've said this before, I say tutorial. It's not a tutorial, it's more of a watch me struggle. Watch me struggle with my makeup video, let's call it that. And I will either link it below if it's already been uploaded, and if it's not, it will be uploaded very, very soon. So this is why I'm looking a little bit over the top, because I have lashes on and lip gloss and all that kind of business. So I thought whilst I'm here, I have the chance to update you all with my Slimming World update. So here it is. Another apology, of course, because I always start my videos with apologies, and that is because I haven't filmed last week and I've had to combine it. Now, it's been absolute chaos and I don't know why. I don't know why it's been so mental the past few weeks. Finley's not been very well. I don't know, shall I tell you the story? I don't know if you really want to know. Might be too much information. I'll say, just so you can get a picture of how, you know, just the way that this week's gone, if you know what I mean. So we've got sent home from nursery early on Tuesday, which is when I usually plan to film on Tuesday afternoons, because he's at nursery, I've been to group and I can film. But they rang to say, oh, he's a bit upset, oh no, and he'd been waking up in the night, he's not too great the night before. So I thought, oh, I'm not surprised. So I brought him home, got him his tea, got him a bath, and was going to put him to bed early and all relaxed. So he's had his bath in his nice fresh pyjamas, cuddled up on the couch. And then he decides to throw up everywhere, so he's been sick all over himself, poor thing. And that's fine, I'm used to it, I don't mind cleaning it up, you know, it's no big deal. And it's not a big deal, any of this, actually it's not a big deal, it's just made me laugh that he'd had enough of life, basically, in a split second. And then, so I stripped him down to put him in the bath again to get rid of all the sick of him. But at that point, he then decided, once he was stripped off, to then be sick again. And at that, you know, in a split second he'd probably thought, you know what, I've had enough of life, and just weed at the same time. So I thought, you know what, he's not giving two shizzes right now, is he? He's just being a little bit sick and weed all over himself at the same time. It was just one of them moments where you think, that poor boy just is not having a good time right now. So he's been very, very poorly, but he's on the mend. He's still very restless at night, and I don't know, I don't really know what's to do with him, but we'll get there. I don't know if I'll leave that story in about the sick. That's probably a little bit too much information when you're coming to know about my weight. And I don't know if I'll leave that in, but you never know, I might do. But I've got a bit to update you on. I've got loads to ramble about, actually. I will start off with my week, not this week, just gone, the week before that. And I went to weigh in. I'll tell you my weight straight off, because unfortunately no certificates to show this week. I don't have anything, no summer of the weeks, no nothing. What's that about, eh? The first week I lost 2 pounds that week, which was alright. I've lost 2 pounds before and I was kind of expecting it, because my weight has a pattern of going from like 3.5 or a large weight to then a ½ pound down or a pound down and then another pound, and then it goes back up, so it goes in threes. So I was expecting 2 pounds that week. I just kind of knew that it was coming, so I was quite happy with that. I was thinking, oh, that's alright, you know, no worries, 2 pounds is 2 pounds, isn't it? So, and if I'm honest, that week I'd given up the green tea. I thought, I'm not doing this green tea business anymore, I don't like it. So I didn't drink any more green tea. I'd not really had a lot of super free, or I'd had a bit, but I'd not had as much as I usually would do. And I just thought, what am I doing like the next week? I thought, why did I do that? That was so silly of me, just to think that I could, you know, not be bothered. Not that I wasn't bothered, but just not be as bothered. And just do the bare minimum. I just was doing the bare minimum of Slimming World, and, you know, not giving it, you know, everything I needed to. So I kind of deserved a £2. I mean, it's still a good loss, isn't it, £2? I don't know why I'm saying it like it's not. So yeah, it was a £2 loss that week. I posted my before and afters, or before and during progress shots. I will try and link it here around the screen somewhere, and you'll be able to see the difference. And I think there is starting, you know, I'm actually starting to see a difference now. In my other before shots I couldn't really tell, and I don't think it was that obvious. It's because I'm losing little bits here, little bits there, little bits there, and it's kind of slowly dissolving off me. but in that picture I can actually see quite a good difference, so I'm really chuffed with that. Oh, that was it. That was what I was going to tell you. For some reason, my consultant, she has a very, very strange way of pronouncing words. I was sat there and she was talking about her friend has basically garlic mayo, you know, aioli, garlic aioli, right? I don't know if you can pronounce it any other way than that, but she was just saying, oh yeah, my friend's dead slim, but then she doesn't know why she can't lose weight, because she always eats with every meal a big tub of garlic aioli. And I was like, for ages thinking, what the bloody hell is aioli? I've never heard of that. And then I realised that she was meaning aioli. And no, not one person said anything. Obviously I don't think they would do. It's just, she's just got the weirdest way of pronouncing words. And then we were there on Tuesday and she was talking about having spices, right? And I'd said this to Matt, and Matt doesn't cook, but even he said he knew that it was, you know, pronounced the other way. And she was saying, oh yeah, maybe if you put a bit of cumin in it. What? What? And she meant cumin, but she just said cumin, so it's aioli and cumin, and she says humus instead of hummus. Oh yes, oh I do like humus. Oh dear, it cracks me up. But yeah, I was thinking it was quite a few weeks ago she said about that garlic bloody aioli, and I thought I'm gonna have to tell you because it was making me crack up. I was sat there thinking somebody say something. But she's lovely. It just made me laugh that she was saying that. It just was funny, that's all. I was a bit miffed when I got my £2, only because that put me at exactly 18 stone, and I was like, ah. I would have loved just an extra ½ pound to see a number 17 on the scale. So if you're not familiar, my starting weight was 20 stone 9.5 pounds, so for me to get into the 17s I would have been like yes, but unfortunately it was just a £2, so I was bang on 18 stone, which was okay, and I knew that I'd be able to get it this week, but that left me £4.5 from my 3 stone award. So I was thinking, oh, I wonder if I can do £4.5, and I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna. I've only ever had £5 twice, once in my first week and once on a random week that I don't even know why, because of food I was eating. When I look back on Instagram, I think, how did I lose £5 that week? I've no idea how I did it. So I kind of thought I'm not going to be able to do it. So I've been working really hard the week just gone to get that. I've been back on the green tea, back on all the super free, loads of super speed, you know, and I've been walking. I was actually using the Map My Walk app that loads of the different people on Instagram use. I didn't post my pictures because, not that I'm worried about Instagram people seeing where I live, because you can see the street maps. It's more of people that I don't want to see that might be spying, if that makes sense. So it's not all, you know, Instagram people, that's fine by me. It's just that there are certain individuals who possibly could be spying at these videos right now, or my Instagram, because it, you know, I don't know, I'm just not comfortable with it. But anyway, I'm going off on one there. But yes, so I have been doing that, and I think I did 5k within 2 days, just walking, but it was still more than, you know, I would usually do in a 2-day stretch. So I was doing loads more walking last week, really up the super free. And what else had I been doing? I did my carbless, or carb, you know, no carbs kind of few days. I did go out for dinner on the Monday. I went to just like is it a Hungry Horse? No, just like a Sizzler or something similar to that, and I just had a jacket potato and salad, and took my own light mayo. I took my own little pot of extra light mayo with me. They thought it was proper weird, so I had that. And usually I wouldn't have carbs on a Monday, I would do like a red day, but I thought, well, if I'm out, there's not really, you can't really say, well, can I have a red thing at, you know, wherever you're out. So jacket potato it was. And on the Tuesday, you know, I was very happily surprised. I lost £3, so I can show you my book now. There we go, can you see? She put a +2 in my book last week. I was well miffed. I was like, I don't think so. I'm not put on £2. I've corrected it. So yeah, I lost £3, which put me at 17 stone 11. So I'm now in the 17s, which is amazing. I'm so happy. £1.50 off my 3 stone award, so I was a bit like, ooh, so close, but £1.50, I should be able to get that next week. I really hope I can. and yeah, I was really happy with that. However, I don't know if I have completely ruined this week. I'm feeling a lot better than this evening. To be honest, I've only started to feel better this evening, and it's now Thursday evening. But before then, on Tuesday, I decided that I was going to have my 3 stone. If you don't know, every stone that I lose, I get a takeaway or a treat meal or whatever I fancy. And because I was only £1.50 away, I thought, oh, I'll get it tonight instead of next week, because no doubt I'll be able to get £1.50 off. Well, watch this, touch wood, I'm touching wood, I can get it off by next Tuesday. I'll have a treat meal, it's going to be so delicious, and I'll have it tonight. No worries, because, you know, money's a bit tight next week, so I thought, well, we'll get it tonight and then we'll have it then. So I got it, I got a McDonald's, and remember in my last video I was ranting and raving of how amazing, I can't believe people say they don't enjoy treat meals, oh they make them feel sick, what are they talking about? I felt rotten, I am not joking you, I was so ill. I got myself, because the Big Tasty's back on, which is like my all-time favourite, so I got a Big Tasty meal, chips, you know, drink and all of that business, and I ate it, and I didn't eat it all. I was really struggling, but my stomach afterwards, oh my goodness me, I can't even describe what it felt like. It just felt like I'd stretched my own stomach beyond what it was, you know, it was like, what are you doing? And I'd like got a massive pain in my side, all the way around the front of my stomach. I felt like I was going to be sick. I had a banging headache. And at first I was like, what's wrong with me? And so I had to go to bed early. I couldn't stay up, and I literally fell asleep. Usually I'm up and I'm like, you know, oh, chat to Matt, we'll have a little chat in bed. Right, okay, let's go to sleep now, night. And we kind of get comfy and go to sleep. And I literally was just I crashed. It was horrible. And the next day I wrote on Instagram about how I felt so ill. And I just can't believe that I used to eat that kind of food like 3 or 4 times a week. When I woke up on the Wednesday, I thought I was getting poorly, like, because I said before Finley was poorly. I thought, oh, I must catch him what he's got. And I'm not ill today or, you know, yesterday. I was still a bit funny yesterday, and I felt more depressed today than I did anything else. And it was just the food that made me feel that bad. I felt like I had the worst hangover in the world. I had a thumping headache. I don't know, I was thirsty but not thirsty, but oh, it was really not great. And I can't believe that I'm saying this about my all-time favourite Big Tasty meal, but I don't think that that's gonna happen again. I really don't think that I'm gonna be able to have a treat meal again. And I say this now, and you know what's gonna happen, don't you? I can tell that you're all saying, oh yeah, of course you're not gonna have one. And then when I get 4 stone, I'll be at Chippy getting fish and chips. I know it. I know that I'm gonna do that. However, right now, I am saying I don't want a treat meal because I just felt so awful. I felt gross. So I really was a bit miffed with that not only had I spent all that money on it, that I just felt so ill, and I felt depressed and sad. I just felt like depressed. I don't know, and I thought, oh my god, I've been living my life like this all the time, like constantly just living, probably feeling like this, just sad, and I just felt like I had no energy, I didn't want to do anything, I just was like, oh. And I'm not the most upbeat person, I'm not like a Kino usually, but at least I kind of have a little bit of something about me to want to do stuff, but I just didn't feel like even moving. I was just so, I don't know. It just makes me wonder what's in food like that to make somebody feel so bad. It really does make me wonder what was in it. And I don't know if it's because my body wasn't used to the sugar or the fat or anything. It was just gross. So I really don't think that's me. I think that is me now for treat meals. And I say that, and I'm now, well, I've still got £1.50 to go to 3 stone, so it's my own fault. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think on that one. I know quite a few of you don't even have treat meals at all, and you kind of just go the whole distance and you just sin whatever you fancy takeaway wise. I think I might have to start doing that, and I might have to start, or just buying something a bit different for every stone. It was a question making me think, do I want Finley to eat like that? Like, I mean, I could count probably on one hand the amount of Happy Meals he's had, because I'm really conscious about him being overweight, because I am, and he's not. He's very, very slim. However, I don't like him to eat rubbish because I'm very aware that he is possible or susceptible to put weight on. And it's the females in my family that carry the weight, but still, just to be, you know, I just want him to be healthy and just want him to not have to go through this whole thing. So, I don't know, I'm just worrying now that every time he's had one of these little Happy Meals, has he felt like this, and I've actually given him something to make himself feel so disgusting, and or does it not? I don't know. It's just made me think like that, and I felt really depressed about it, and not depressed about the weight or anything, but just a bit like, oh, I think I'm just more upset at myself for letting myself get to a point that my body felt normal eating like that. And I think I was just a bit disgusted with myself, and I've just been in a bit of a bad mood for the past couple of days, and I've been very snappy, and I don't know, I've just felt so weird. And I think it's just so odd that one meal can do that to you, and mentally I'm in the right place and I'm back on track. I'm not, you know, yesterday I've been back on track, it's all good, I'm not falling off the wagon or anything, but it makes me wonder that if somebody felt like depressed, you could easily think, well, if I feel this crap, I'm going in a chocolate, you know, the biscuit tin, and they'll make me feel better, because biscuits always make everyone feel better, and oh, I'll just have some crisps, and then that's it, you're back in that cycle of feeling crap, so you're eating to make yourself feel better, but the crap's making, you know what I mean? It's just, and I never realised that before. I never thought that I actually felt ill from food. I actually thought that, no, nothing to do, oh, it's all good, and I just felt ill. Oh, this is another thing as well. I was doing an online shop the other day for some bits and bobs online, and Matt said, oh, get some Gaviscon tablets, because, you know we always need them. He said, we always need them. And I thought, hang on a minute, I haven't had, like, I used to take one quite often because I used to have bad heartburn. And I thought, hang on, I've not had a Gaviscon tablet in probably all the time I've been on Slimming World. Just one of them things that I'd never even thought about. And I thought, I've not even had one. So that's another thing that was obviously wrong, and something my body was telling me, look, come on, what are you doing to yourself? And I just was taking like bloody Rennies. Oh yeah, it don't matter, I just got heartburn, Rennie. And now I don't even need them because I'm not eating the junk that's making me feel that ill and making me feel heartburned, and I don't know, it's just mad. I'm just starting to realise now, and I think that's why I've been in a bit of a mood, because, not a mood, I wouldn't say I've been in a bad mood, I've just been contemplating, and it's kind of made me feel a bit down that I've let myself get to this point by not understanding, maybe being a bit ignorant towards my lifestyle, and pretending that everything was all good when really maybe it wasn't. Food, you know, food wise kind of thing, I mean. And just thinking, oh well, yeah, I'm just meant to be fat, and I'm just jolly me. Like, I'm going to say, oh, you're just jolly. But yeah, I am, yeah. Passes over the custard cream. What's that about? I don't know, it's just made me think the past few days, and I feel a bit sad about it. I'm not bothered about the tea I've had. I've had it now, it's done with, isn't it? It's done and dusted, and I'll get weighed on Tuesday, and whatever happens, but hey, dearie me, it's gone on a bit of a depressive, that. I keep doing that, don't I? I keep going on depressives at the end of my videos. Wet the whistle. I thought what I would do, I know this isn't really Slimming World update, but it's kind of Slimming World related, so I thought I will show you. You might not be interested, you might be, hopefully you are. But I did buy myself a couple of clothes, so nothing extravagant, nothing major. It was only probably £30 thing, you know, not a lot really, not like hundreds of pounds on clothes. But I've already got a dress, which is just like a black bodycon dress, and that is one of my, it's in a size 16, and I've got that to shrink into, and when I can get into that I will be very, very happy. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do, because there was a sale on ASOS, when was it, a good couple of weeks ago now, and they had like a 10% off the sale as well, so I thought, oh, I might as well if this is a discount code. And I just wanted to get a couple more bits to put away for stuff that I can wear, because I do have bin bags of clothes that I used to wear, but a lot of them remind me of being fat still. Does that make sense? Like I was going through a bin bag and I thought, oh god, I used to wear these when I was growing out of other clothes and I got too big for them, even though they're too small for me now. But they just remind me of like associating me with being fat still, and I kind of want to just regenerate and be new and be fresh, and when I'm at that weight, be able to just not have that association. Like I've got clothes I've never fit into, which is all good, and some of the t-shirts and stuff are still fat, and it's just that some of the pants, and I just kind of have a bit of like a bit of a thing with them. Anyway, I've gone off on a tangent, what a surprise. I thought I would show you the clothes that I bought. There's only a couple of bits, just for something to put away and something to work to, and the more stuff I've got, the more I can't not diet, the more I have to stay on track because I have all these clothes to fit into. They're just like basic-y type stuff, they're not anything fancy, but I thought you might be interested, so let's have a look here. Oh, can you see on my belly then? Oh dear. So the first thing I got was from the lovely Leanne, and this was on her pre-loved, is it Leanne's pre-loved page? I will link it here. If you like to buy clothes, second-hand clothes, bargains, bags, she's got handbags on there, go and have a look on the Instagram. Go and have a look and you can see. But yeah, I picked up this top, she put it up and I think I snapped it up straight. I was like, I want it, I want that please. I've also bought Finlay's Spider-Man suit off her as well, like a boy Spider-Man all in one. He loves that. But yeah, it's right up my street, that. I love it. It's just like got loads of chicks on, loads of eggs, and hopefully I'll be able to wear that around Easter time. It's a size 16. It's just got short sleeves, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a bit funky. It's just something I'd really like to wear, so I've got that. It's in my pile of stuff to put away. What else do I have? The rest is just sort of a bit, not boring, but I bought these are all from ASOS. A plain, just a peach size 16 t-shirt, so it's just a scoop neck. I'm not very good at showing clothes really. It's a size 16 with longish t-shirt, because I don't know how my arms are going to look at the end of the day. I'm not too sure how wobbly they're going to be and what's going to be happening, so I don't want to buy too much stuff that's got no sleeves, just in case I don't like my arms at that stage and I want to cover them up. So I know I can always get cardies and stuff, but just on the safe side. So I got this, and oh, by the way, that top from Leanne was only £3 bargain, and this, I think it was anywhere between £3 and £4. They were only very, very cheap. So it's just a t-shirt, and it was so nice to actually be browsing in the non plus size curve section for a change. What a surprise, you know. It's just a really nice change to not have to be buying plus size clothes that just come and you think, oh right, yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm really like, God, why am I having to wear this? So the next thing I got, this is also a 16, I really like this. They're just plain t-shirts I've bought. Just a V-neck with long sleeves, because I thought that's going to come in really handy in case I do want to cover my arms. Just really long sleeved, straight down, really nice t-shirt. I would wear stuff like this around the house all the time, so that was probably only about £4, £3 or £4, and I really, really like that. So I picked that up as well, and I got this. This is if it ever happens. I thought I have to have one size 14 something or other. So it's the same as the other top, but it's white, so it's just a long sleeve V-neck in a size 14. Whoops a daisy. Like that. My hair on it like that, all red. Ooh. So it's going to look like that. I'm going to fit in it, I hope. So yeah, it's a 14, and it would have been only just a couple of quid again, but I thought, you know, I really want to have at least one thing in there that I can try on and think, yes, I fit in it, or no, I don't fit in it yet, or see where we end up. But I thought it was quite nice to just have that for a couple of pounds. You might as well. And then this is what I actually went on ASOS to buy. I actually wanted this. It's gone a bit creased now. I'm going to have to get it, to be honest, before I wear it, I'm going to get it dry clean so it's nice and fresh. But it's a hairy, it's not that hairy. Can you see? It's like a pink. Oh, I've opened it. It's just got poppers at the front here, so you can pop it back together. and I saw this well, I saw a coat like this, but it wasn't fitted. It had no shape to it whatsoever, and it just hung, and I thought that's really not going to suit me. I need something that's a little bit fitted, and because I'm only 5'1", this was in the petite section, so I thought perfect, and it was in the sale, and it was only about 20 quid, and it's all light pink. It's a size 16 and it does not fit anywhere near close yet. It's got pockets in it and it's all like that. You know when you get handbags sometimes that have got like made out of fur? It feels a little bit like that. And I know that's a bit strange, isn't it? But I really liked it. It really caught my eye, and I just thought if I wasn't going to get it, and then when I saw the 10% off as well as the sale, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to get it now. It's a sign. So it's going to be like a proper nice jacket, and I'm hoping I'll be able to fit in this by spring. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get into this by spring. Ah, it's stabbing me. So that's that, and that was 20 something pounds. They still have them in the sale on New Look. That's actually a New Look thing, but through ASOS. So I think they still have them on New Look, but not on ASOS, I can't think. But yeah, so they're just a couple of bits I thought you'd like to see. I was going to do a separate video, but there wasn't enough to just do a separate one. My goal for this week, I don't usually do this, I don't usually do a goal, but I would like to... What do I want to do? I want to cheer up and stop being depressive about this McDonald's. And I think I'm over it now. I think I'm over my whole, oh my god, I was so fat, I can't believe I let myself get like that sort of issue I was having. I want to lose £1.50 on Tuesday, so that's all I want to lose is just £1.50, and I can get my 3 stone award. What the F? That is going to be so amazing. I was saying to Matt that that's like getting into some serious massive amount of weight. You know, 3 stone's huge. I did that thing on, what is it, what's my weight or whahaveIlost.com or something, and it said I'd lost like a canoe. Imagine trying to carry a canoe around with you all day. You'd be knackered, you couldn't do it. So yeah, really fingers crossed I can get £1.50 off, even though I might have sabotaged myself on Tuesday. I hope I haven't, but if I have, I've only got myself to blame, and I'll just have to learn from it. Let me know if you want me to film anything specific. I have got my makeup video coming. If you've either seen, you might have seen it or you might have not. I'm not too sure when it's going up, but it is filmed, so you might see it very soon. What else? If you do want me to have anything, you know, if you do want me to film anything specific, then just let me know. I'm more than happy to do any kind of video. Every time a shopping comes, I always forget and I never ever film it, so I really need to start making a mental note and thinking, remember to film the shopping when it comes. So I have to remember to film the shopping next time, just so you've got that. I'm probably going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry if this video's dragged on a long time. I've now been talking since 8 o'clock tonight and it's now nearly 11. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. I've literally lost my mind. You've actually really cheered me up, you know, talking, because I've been a bit of a depressive, so doing these videos and knowing that I'm talking to all you guys has actually really cheered me up today. So I think I really needed to do this to snap me out of this weird mood that I've been in. So I'm certainly snapped out of it, and I'm really grateful for you all watching and thankful for every single one of you. I was actually crying at comments the other day, and that sounds a bit soppy and sad, but I just get at the moment the most amazing comments. I say I want to start crying in a minute, that I've never ever in a million years would think that I would ever get. And I don't know, it's just, I can't even describe it. So I just want to thank you all so much before I start crying properly. I just want to thank every single one of you for being so amazing and so lovely and so kind to me. I can't believe it. I really can't believe my luck with you all. You just, I don't know, I don't want to start crying. So I best go before I start blubbering all over the place. But yeah, thank you very much everybody, and I will speak to you all very soon, I promise, and I'll see you all soon.